So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. He's having a shot! Sensational from Eto'o!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Rooney. Great vision. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rooney, he's having a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Atalanta have the chance to go the other way. And it's Nedved. Nice sequence of passes, this. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Eto'o. Eto'o will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Not where it came from. And here's Hullet. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Eto'o, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rummenigge. Hullet. Oh, super ball! Cruyff. Could move up a gear here. Can he get on the end of this? Hullet looking to receive it in space. Vieira. Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Seedorf. Chiellini deals with that comfortably. Maldini. Rijkaard. And here's Hullet. Hullet going face-to-face with his great rival. Pepe. Nedved, who's set up one goal so far. Hullet. And here's Beckham. Rummenigge. That's going to go a long way. And he's only too happy to take that back. Rooney. Chance here to counter. Nicely spread. And this is Hullet. Hullet really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Beckham has it out wide and in space. Rijkaard. Rooney. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Hullet. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. It's Eto'o! He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Beckham, ready to try one.
Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity. Training ground rehearsals.
Beckham! Shoots! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rooney. Nicely weighted ball. And he plays one through. And this is Ibrahim of Rijkaard! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter.
And that is all they have time for. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Atalanta are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Back on the way then. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now he's got space here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Fenerbahce clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Tries from a long way out. Vieira. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nedved. Pull it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. So we've reached the hour mark. Rummenigge. And here's Eto'o. Nedved. Cruyff. And the pass is intercepted. Seedorf. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Fenerbahce do have a chance to counter here. Might be danger here. Maldini defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Thuram. And it's Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf. Rooney. Good, strong midfield run. And Cruyff! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution for Atalanta, number 11.
Fenerbahce have their third corner.
Number 9, Eto'o. Number 17, Seedorf. Coming on the field.
He's rising! Goal! Fenerbahce! And the comeback is complete. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Substitution for Atalanta. Number 7, Gullit. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Francesco Totti.
Nedved is there, and he can get that clear. That'll be a throw. Totti. Chiellini powering forward here. And this is Gullit. He's in a shot, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that was very necessary. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Pinches it off him.
Fenerbahce clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And here's Suarez.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And here's Suarez. And that's a good ball. Tries to punt. And the shot! And it's in! We thought they were done, but never say never. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Parking in the area around the stadium
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner, and extra time is next.
Substitution.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Atalanta displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Shapes to shoot! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's...
Chance for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this is Ibrahimovic. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Thuram. Here's Vieira. Now it's Gullit. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break.
With a quick request for support.
So was this when the game was won? Logic and experience would certainly suggest that, but who knows what the game still has to offer.
Substitution for Atalanta. Number 8, Nedved. Number 4,
And so the last chance to
Vieira.
find a winner.
Coming on the field.
Well, this
number
really has been
18,
an epic
Anna.
encounter, and there are some
Number
tired
15,
limbs out there.
Toure.
How much more can the
Substitutions
players
taking
give?
place.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Great ball, and he's in here. Totti. Mateus. And it's Ibrahimovic. Totti! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Toure gathers from the goal kick. Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. Takes a shot! Well taken goal. Could that be it? The definitive final twist. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Fenerbahce give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Hazard picks it up out wide. Oh, great leap! And a neat finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Terrific header. He met that. And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Totti taking in the accolades, having been
And a
named
quick
man of the
reminder
match,
today to
and
please take
deservedly
all
so.
without bins located by the entrance gate.
Well, from behind,
Thank you
Jim,
very
that is
much for
some
your
win, isn't it?
cooperation.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Till I heard my body screaming, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 wanna dance, I wanna, what you wanna do, what you go to, rock a old school, oh we gon' move, dance, dance, yeah I just wanna dance, 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 yeah I just wanna dance, 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 yeah I just wanna dance, 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 yeah I just wanna dance. All I wanna do is move on a boogaloo, I'ma groove my body. I just gotta lose the shoes when that fool get loose, know that you can't stop it. Watch this, look at how I work that pocket. Look at how I flow like faucets, how that pop look like robotics. You can't tame me, shoulders gone crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving, I'm dangerous. You cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 dance. What you wanna do? What you go to? Rock a old school? Oh, we gon' move. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game
Atalanta
that the passionate
against
crowd demands.
Fenerbahce.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender. He's having a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Fenerbahce really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Rummenigge. Distributed tidily. Beckham with the cross. Van Dijk is there and he can get that clear. Couldn't squeeze it through. Pull it. And here's Eto'o.
Eto'o really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's managed to get rid. Pull it. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Atalanta, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's Cruyff. And here's Hullet. Hullet. Real chance! Goal! Fenerbahce!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Fenerbahce have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rummenigge. That pass has been well intercepted. Knocks it into space. And that is well cleared. Eto'o, renowned for his long-range shooting.
Atalanta really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Approaching the half-hour mark. And here's Cruyff.
Cruyff really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Cruyff. It's a really well-measured ball. Vieira. Rummenigge. That's a good ball out wide. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And it's Ibrahimovic. And he's got his range wrong there. Thuram.
Atalanta certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And here's Eto'o. Pull it. Looking for a runner. Great chance! Seedorf gets flagged offside. Vieira. This is a promising build-up. Eto'o. Decent chance! Sensational from Eto'o! A finish of true class! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Big Big chance! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Hello, attendees.
Some first-half
This
thoughts?
is a
Well,
lost
both sides would have
children's
expected
announcement.
a closely
With the
fought
father of
match.
a boy in a
That's
blue
pretty much
hat
what we've got so
kindly make
far.
his way
The early
to the
exchanges, I think,
information
in this
centre.
second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Atalanta are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Back on the way then. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That's gone for a throw-in. Seedorf. Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Nedved. And it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nedved.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Beckham. Can he get on the end of this? This looks promising. Skims one in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And here's Eto'o. Bullet.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bullet. And it's Beckham.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Vieira. Rummenigge. Looking tidy in possession here. Shoots! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Has a look and plays it forward. Cruyff, and this is Cruyff. Nedved. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Fenerbahce! And they get themselves in front! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Fenerbahce leading now.
It's so often the case.
Nedved! Bullet. Rummenigge. And it's Seedorf. It's Hullet. Great vision. He has a look up. And he shoots! Off the post. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Substitution for Atalanta. Number 11.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 9, Eto'o. Coming on the field,
Nedved.
number 20, Ibrahimovic.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Messi.
Oh, this is a great
23,
position. It's
Suarez.
Ibrahimovic!
Substitutions taking place.
And that would have been game, set and match.
Ibrahimovic really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Distributed tidily. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Now here's terrific effort. Goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Messi. A game of thrills. This might just do it. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Number 19.
Atalanta found the way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question. How long is there left, including stoppages?
That's that, the end. Atalanta have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Hello,
So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might have been, but eventually we have a winner.
Atalanta really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's E.football. Hullet. Seedorf might just make this. Now who's going to be first to this? Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Cruyff makes a dash for it. Can he get on the end of this? And he's got to... Goes for a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
E.football certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has been cleared. And it's Rijkaard. Picked out brilliantly. This might spell danger. Big chance! Goal! Fenerbahce! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Fenerbahce are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Hullet, renowned for his long-range shooting. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? And again. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Atalanta are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Hullet. This Hullet! Glorious! A finish of true class! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Atalanta are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Atalanta restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Now it's Eto'o. Rummenigge. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge. Good driving run. Nedved tries to get it clear. Bullet dominates aerially so often. Nedved. Bullet played out towards the right wing. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's having a go! Frustratingly close. That has not gone well. Right
2
card.
added minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is... tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Foot in. Rijkaard. Thuram. And it's Vieira. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Seedorf. Beckham is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Beckham. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Seedorf. And here's Eto'o. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lovely, now then. Rummenigge. And the shot! Goal! Atalanta! And the comeback is complete! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Atalanta leading now.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Cruyff looking to receive it in space. Pepe attempts a clearance. Pepe with the clearance. Seedorf.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now there's a fine ball. Brilliantly cut out. And he's there to clear it. And it's Cruyff. And this is Hullet. Has to go back here. Beckham. And now the breakaway.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
substitution for Atalanta. Number 11.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes
Number
here,
9,
both at the same time.
Eto. Number 7, Gullit. Coming on the field.
That's a
number
decent
20,
clearance.
Ibrahimovic. Number 23, Suarez.
They may end up
Number
with some
19,
regret with this tactic,
Messi.
but you have to
Substitutions
admire their
taking place.
commitment to goals.
Messi. Nedved. Look at the space here. Chance, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? And another try! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Ibrahimovic clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great vision. Nedved.
Fenerbahce really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Tries to dink it through. That is good alertness.
There will be 1
Nedved
minute
in
at
the
a
hunt
time.
and looking threatening. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's a great ball. Oh, shooting chance! And there goes their last chance. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. What a
And a quick
turnaround.
reminder
Victory
today,
from the
everybody,
jaws
to
of
make sure
defeat.
to put
Enjoy
any
that,
litter in
Jim.
the bins
Well, what we've
provided.
seen is a
Thank
team
you
that
for your
refuses to
cooperation.
accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque
Hello,
evening here.
everybody, and
A clear
welcome to
night,
today's
all the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the
Against
passionate crowd
Fenerbahce.
demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. Vieira. Ibrahimovic. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Mikel Oyarzabal. Nedved. And here's Oyarzabal. Eto'o. Nedved. Rummenigge. Looking for options for movement. He's onside. Bullet! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that is expertly dealt with. Fenerbahce are looking to break at pace. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And he is... tries a shot! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He is just caressing the ball. Pepe defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Distributed tidily. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross from Rummenigge. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Goes down, but nothing given. Vieira gets across to intercept that. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
Fenerbahce definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Seedorf. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And the pass is intercepted. Cruyff. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oyarzabal. And he's running through. And a chance! Goal! Fenerbahce! The first significant strike. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Gullit with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. This is a promising build-up. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Chance for a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Seedorf. Nedved. He has found the way through. Delivered with swing. Eto'o running with the ball. Nedved. Eto'o. Great chance! Goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Just a quick
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match. That's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Chance, surely!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's got all shapes to shoot! And again! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
A header! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Fenerbahce leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Fenerbahce can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Can he finish? It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Vieira cuts out the pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Hullet. And it's Nedved. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic makes a dash for it. And that is masterful defending. Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cruyff. And it's Eto'o. That's a good ball out wide. Hullet providing an outlet on that flank.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Seedorf really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Eto'o really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Substitution for Atalanta. Number 24, Beckham. Number 11, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 9,
And it's Rijkaard.
Eto'o. Number 7,
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Coming on the field, number 19, Messi. Number 20,
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Suarez. Number 22,
Now it's Luis Suarez.
Number 10,
Nedved.
Mateus.
Oh, lovely feeding is such a good mover. He's having a shot! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And that really is so impressive.
Number 8, Pavel Nedved. Pavel Nedved. Pavel Nedved.
Well, they've done the... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very good.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia
So there we
from
have it,
today's
Jim.
match
A
is now
game
on sale
seemingly
in the
destined
Stadium
for
Hall.
stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Atalanta really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result. And congratulations to them.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.